Thor Love and Thunder came, it went, that's really it. Its lasting power is, there, I guess, if you're a big fan, but honestly, people aren't really talking about it. And apparently, Marvel Studios and Disney aren't going to be talking about Thor as a major film franchise going forward. AKA, no Thor 5 or 6. Yeah, spoiler alert, I would not be mad. Okay, so let's get the facts out of the way first. Thor, as a franchise, is starting to show diminishing returns. We saw this in the box office, and it's also showing signs of slowdown when it comes to merchandise, and it's also showing that maybe people are losing interest in the character as a whole when it comes to, top rankings, charts, people's anticipation, excitement for upcoming crossovers. Thor always seems to be at the bottom, for whatever reason. Again, my personal favorites are Thor 1 and Thor Ragnarok. The Dark World and Love and Thunder, I don't really find myself wanting to rewatch either, but hey, that's how it goes. I know some people who absolutely love Love and Thunder. Many CBC fans have let me know it's in their top 5 MCU, possibly top 3. That's awesome. Everybody gets something else from it. I get that. People love the Eternals. I myself also like Captain America, the first Avenger, as my favorite MCU film, so I'm definitely, understanding when it comes to, hey, these oddball films sometimes people place as their favorite. I get it. But even with that, can you acknowledge that Thor is losing steam, right? We're all seeing this. And even if you look at what's going on with the reviews for Thor, when it comes to fans and critics, especially in the last entry, were not there. They're all getting lower and lower. So yeah, there's some diminishing returns here. Again, if you look at some of the video game related stuff, also look at Thor in the Avengers game. I know that's not a good metric, but that also, those updates related to Thor and the skins also get the least amount of buzz. So something is here with Thor. It's not something that clicks with everybody, right? So the news/rumors that Disney and Marvel Studios are essentially going to abandon Thor as a franchise and make him a, character that just shows up in like the team-ups, your Avengers films or whatever, and we're not getting Thor 5 and Thor 6, really would not surprise me if it turns out to be true. That's what I'm trying to say. Again, if I don't get Thor 5 or 6, I'm not losing any sleep over it, because I would rather take any new character getting a chance, or even a Incredible Hulk 2, or anything else really other than Thor. I'm literally being real with you right now. Anything else. The character and his world just does not click with me. And I think Thor Love and Thunder was literally the final nail in the coffin for me, because I'm just not excited for more Thor, even in crossovers. So do you guys believe these rumors? Because we haven't heard much about Thor. Previously, when they, come out with a film, they would announce a sequel pretty close to its release. But again, we haven't had an announcement for Doctor Strange 3. So is Doctor Strange 3 a failure? But it made way more than Thor, right? So that's what I'm saying here. I don't entirely believe this, but I could believe him when it comes to the case of Thor, because, again, who's to say that they're not going to spend the same amount of money? And reminder, Thor Love and Thunder is one of the top 5 most expensive MCU products. So we're talking about 35 plus products, and this is in the top 5. And it didn't even make as much back as some of the cheaper ones. There's clearly going to be some concerns here on what you do with the future. Are you going to spend more in hopes of making more, but then you get into the DC territory where, we spent more and we're not making the money back? Or do you take Thor and scale him back, and then you're less bombastic, but then how exactly do you position this in terms of how you spin the story? Because the Thor franchise seems to be going bigger and bigger. They were clearly hoping that this would be another giant billion-dollar-plus hit. They didn't get it. So I'm kind of in the middle on whether I believe this or not. For me personally, as I said it before, and I'll say it again just to end this video, if we don't get more Thor films, I'm okay with it. I literally do not need more of this character. Or for that matter, Jane Foster or any of them. I'm just done with this entire corner of the universe, personally. I don't care.